welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Chiefs Kingdom, welcome your defending AFC champion, Kansas City Chiefs.
Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbury getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he stops at 25. The drive will begin there. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense. And when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27-yard
line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. It'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, KC.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter gets him for a loss of 7, and now it's 3rd down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is hard, and he's into the end zone. Rashee Rice, touchdown Chiefs. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Texans nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Think back to a couple years ago, he's the 2nd overall pick. He's the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Going into year 2, Mike, I think the expectations were that he was going to blow up onto the scene and be MVP-type quarterback. The team as a whole took a little bit of a step back, and so did CJ. So I think going in, they're motivated. I think they want to recapture a lot of the magic from CJ Stroud's rookie year and now see, okay, in year 3, with the pieces he has around him, they think the sky's the limit.
2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
The Chiefs offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He'll manage to get to the 33. It's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Derek Stingley Jr. off the edge makes the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Mahomes. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Texans offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. will be taken down up past the 40-yard
It's a
line.
gain of 23 yards.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 4. Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it, but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the Chiefs' 26-yard line.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. It is second and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
A gain of
15 yards through the air.
That's
First down
another
for Houston.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Stroud. He'll step up, and he's in. What a try. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. play fake. Now it's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now, Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. First time they've worked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third and a yard. They'll send Worthy in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
A 43-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway.
Harrison
3 points,
Butker to
all
kick
that
off
separates
for Kansas
these
City.
two sides as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30.
Texans take
A
over first
good
and
return
10
as he takes it
at their own
across the 30.
30-yard line.
The Texans offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And this will be a Texans first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the
So,
play.
Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On second down, Stroud. Now, screen set up for Marks. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
On 4th down, it's Marks. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
The Chiefs offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Gain of 10 yards.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Pass is caught by Gray, right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes now to throw again. That's into the hands of Worthy. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
15 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And the Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. He's up the sideline to the 25. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Stroud
16
connects
yards.
with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. In there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Interesting play call there, Mike. I actually like it. 2nd and inches. I don't blame him. Go for a shot. See if you can get something downfield through the air, and if not, it's still 3rd and inches. But what you don't account for is taking a sack. You can't lose that much yardage, and this now changes everything here on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Handoff here, and it's Marks. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Chiefs 10.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Remigio now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On first down, it's Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
In trouble, and down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, a big third down. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
The outside catch made by Worthy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A run with Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short game.
Jalen Petrie on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 31-yard line.
They'll come up for second and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 6.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He's got it 7. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He's going to tuck it, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game.
Texans 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Now 4 seconds left, and we get a timeout call.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Here we go. One final play. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.